Okay, guys, what's up? I have a question, and nobody is seeming to be able to answer this question, okay? It's like nobody remembers this. Y'all remember when Trump got shot or first got shot at, and they ushered somebody out of the crowd and said that was the initial shooter? Do you guys remember that? The person that they ushered out the crowd, he was in front of Trump, like around near the bottom. Right? And it was like, we got the shooter is dead, you know what I'm saying? XYZ. And they ushered him out the crowd. They had his little arms and they scooted him out the crowd. Not behind Trump, in front of Trump. It was playing everywhere. It was on repeat. Them shuffling his ass out the crowd was on repeat. And we know that it wasn't somebody behind Trump, because how could that have been the shooter? You know what I'm saying? So the person was in the crowd in front of Trump. And then people started coming and talking about the shooter actually being on top of the building. And it was like, no, we saw him come. We saw him climb up, and he was on top of the building. So then the shooter was told to be the person on top of the building. Okay, so once the information came out that the shooter was the person on top of the building with the AK and the scope that was doing all of those shots, they stopped talking about the first man that they ushered out of there. I can't find, and it was getting played everywhere. I can't find it anymore. Like, that first person is literally scrubbed off of everything. And I know for a fact I watched it, and I kept watching it because I wanted to make sure that it wasn't a brown hand. That, like, please don't be one. That's what I was saying. Is that one of us? Because I don't got time for the shenanigans right now. That's what I was thinking. And it was weird to me thinking, why are they not showing this face? Like, they're showing him being carried out of the crowd in front of Trump, the podium. However, they made real sure that they did not show his face. Okay? And, and it was like, oh, they're doing that because they don't want to shock nobody. Lies, because they show police footage of us getting killed all the time. So that was not true. That wasn't true at all. All right. So why is it that whenever I bring that up to people and I say, well, who was the man that they ushered out the crowd and they first said was the shooter? And they was like, oh, no, that was the man whose daughter came. I was like, no, that's not him. He was behind Trump on the stands. Now they're saying he was behind Trump on the stands. So if somebody behind Trump on the stands got killed and we watched somebody get carried out of the crowd and they said that was the initial shooter and he was dead, who was that? Like, who was that? Who was that? And what happened to that? And why is it I can't find any footage of that person? Or I can't find any footage of them carrying him out the crowd. I don't even see any retractions. You know how they say, oh yeah, we initially thought this person was the shooter, but it wasn't, we messed up. I don't even see that. It's like they really swept that under the rug. And how did that person get shot? Who shot him? I got questions.